done. Intro. It's intro time. Shush. Everyone shut up. All right, we got one more story just to kind of, we wanted to cover this one. We talked about it a little bit in off stream, and we just wanted to make sure that people knew where we stood on this topic. It's important. Speaks a lot to the cultural zeitgeist around video games right now and what everything's going on. So here we go. Just to cover our bases on this last topic of the day, Concord has officially shut its servers down. Cue the music, cue the dancing clowns. We all are here for it. I am so glad.
What was it, 8 years of development for 8 days of play?
That is such a great payoff. Thank you, Sony, for bringing us such a beautiful, beautiful story. We love you for it. You know, there's a lot of people coming out right now and saying, like, I think they're shilling, but I could be wrong. But basically what they're saying is this is Sony players who are revolting against Concord, not because the game is absolutely ridiculous and stupid. It's because Sony used to be this archon of great games. They always had these awards getting kicked out, and every new game they had coming out was just this blockbuster of like amazing innovation.
I think that was actually the downhill of Sony is when they started doing like the first party like Sony games, because they all started playing the same.
Yep.
They all started telling the same story.
And then, so the guy's like, this game is the audience, the Sony audience revolting against Sony because they stopped making good games. I'm like, no.
The audience revolting? No one fucking played it. You had like 100 people playing it.
Yeah. The games that have this, like, this weird messaging surrounding them are just turning people off. And they just are, it's not even that they're like signing petitions or going out and like screeching to the sky. They're just not giving you money, and that's good enough. It's good enough for them to just decide not to pay you.
It's only a $200 million hit in the pocket. But
yeah, only.
Did you see the fat woman Doom guy that they had as one of the players?
It's the character's name is Daw, I think, D-A-W.
Daw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's.
I don't know if it's pronounced differently, but yeah.
So yeah, and the same people, I think it's the same people that want the Acolyte back.
Probably
are the ones that was like, we were busy that week and we just didn't play our game because it was only out for a fucking week.
This is the top result or top comments. Like Gerald Jones says, games should be for gamers, not a checklist, Professor. It's got the monkey. It's got a like a Wukong like monkey 2024 to 2024 for Concord.
Jesus.
Oh, Christ. I love it.
No, it's fucking August 30th to September 6th.
Yep. It's beautiful. It's like just the comments alone are just like, learn from your mistakes. Straight white males, this movie's not for you. Why are straight white males refusing to see this movie?
Right.
It's like, obviously, like
it's not for you.
It's not for us. You've been telling us. We're just listening to you now.
Don't buy my product. Okay.
That was the easiest request you could have possibly made, because turns out I didn't want it in the first fucking place.
Nobody spends money on hero shooters except for cosmetics.
Ah, man, I'm so tired of hero shooters.
I bet Concord comes back as a free play. I don't know why they just didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, it could. I mean, you might as well at this point. There's no.
You might as well try the free to play.
You got to make something off of it. I mean, you can't. I don't know. Maybe you could lose more money. I don't think you could, but.
Well, it depends on the server.
Yeah, true.
How much you're renting out servers for? It's like, I don't know if these 90 people will cover it.
Well, and honestly, this speaks. Concord specifically talks to a bit of a culture, like the culture war in video gaming, because there are wins, there are losses on both sides of this ideological fight. And I think I've mentioned this before in a previous live stream, but I think we just kind of need to concede that Call of Duty will not go away. No one seems to be interested or capable of creating an arcade shooter to compete against Call of Duty. And if that's the case, and if people want to play an arcade shooter, like I want to play an arcade shooter, I was begging X Defiant to be that. I was begging a bunch of different like games.
Titanfall 2 was pretty good.
Titanfall 2 was fun, but honestly, I'm probably gonna Black Ops 6 when it comes out. I'm probably gonna go back to Call of Duty, and I just know that this is a fight we lost. Right? Call of Duty will continue to push their like woke activism, and I just have to accept that. and I don't have to buy like
Dude, if
extra
I see
stuff.
Nicki Minaj running around
Black Ops 6.
Black Ops 6, I'm out, dude.
That's I mean
I can't do it.
I get it. I understand. Like I've tapped out. I can't keep pushing the fight on the like arcade shooter because there's literally no hope on the horizon for something to take Call of Duty out. X Defiant was supposed to be that, and they just decided not to.
Yeah, because it's Ubisoft and they suck ass now.
Yep.
Like Outlaws. Apparently that sucks ass.
If I had any amount of money and talent, which I have neither, I would make an arcade shooter to rival Call of Duty, and I would just keep it simple, go to the basics, just make a simple game that people can get for a reasonable dollar amount, and just make it as fun as possible, just for entertaining. I would have MW2 style lobbies, and I would encourage that level of vitriol just to piss people off. I would ask Twitter to host the lobbies.
I like how the reference is gamer words now because of Modern Warfare 2 lobbies.
Yeah.
So you can't say these words, gamer words. So what are gamer words? It's like, well,
you know all those words that like make people cry? Those.
Yeah, I don't know. The gaming industry, it's got me nervous for Dragon Age, dude. And I've been waiting a decade for this game.
I don't think you should be nervous. I think you should have already accepted the reality. Because whatever optimism you're holding on to for that game should have died instantly once you saw what was happening with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, well,
because
I was gonna say different companies, but BioWare hasn't been BioWare since 2012. So
right, but Assassin's Creed also like made this hard segue. We should probably get an update on some of those old stories that we've covered just to check in on where.
Oh, Assassin's Creed's coming out this month or next month? I think October.
Might be, but we should get an update on some of that. Anyway, I think we're probably going to wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
Goodbye, Concord. It was fun. Well, it lasted.
No, it wasn't. It was fun to make fun of them.
It was a honeymoon and then never saw your wife again kind of thing.
Yeah, that's about right. I've seen that movie before.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. If you enjoyed, please smash that like button. Consider subscribing. It's free. It's the best way to help us grow. Share the video out there. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. And if there's any topics you want us to see covered in the future, don't forget to come back later. We might have another episode of Sunday Slackers potentially tomorrow. But as soon as I am recovered, we will be bringing back all sorts of different content. So stay tuned for that. Check out the poll that we released yesterday. It's a pretty fun one. Curious to know your guys' thoughts on that as well. But we will see you guys later. Go tell your stories. Peace.